Hello friends, welcome back to Infigyan. Today in this video we'll be solving one very interesting system of equation problem for the real values of x and y. So let's get started by writing here equation number 1, and this equation we will call equation number 2. Now we are going to subtract second equation from first one. So we will write here 1 minus 2. So we are going to get x minus y. Square root x square minus y square will get over, will be equal to 5 minus 3, or we can write x minus y will be equal to 2. So from this equation we will get y in terms of x, y equal to x minus 2. Let's say this is our equation number 3. Now we are going to use equation 1 and equation 3. We will write x plus square root of x square minus y square equal to 5. This is our equation 1. Now we'll use equation 3 and write x plus square root of x square minus y is x minus 2. So we'll write x minus 2 whole square will be equal to 5. Now we'll be using a minus b whole square identity over here. So let me write a minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2 times ab plus b square, which will apply here, and we will get x plus square root of x square minus x minus 2 whole square is x square minus 4x plus 4, and RHS is 5. We'll write x plus square root of x square minus x square plus 4x minus 4 equal to 5. Now we'll cancel x square with minus x square. So this will give us x plus square root of 4x minus 4 equal to 5. Now we'll be subtracting x from both the sides. So we'll write minus x in RHS. Plus and minus x will get over from left hand side. We will get square root of 4x minus 4 equal to 5 minus x. Now we have a square root in LHS. So we are going to square both sides. But before that, if we use basic algebra, then we have two conditions from this equation if x has to be real. Condition number 1, radicand must be non-negative. So we will write here 4x minus 4 should be greater than or equal to 0. Condition number 2, square root must be non-negative. So 5 minus x equal to square root. So this value must be greater than or equal to 0. So we'll write our second condition, 5 minus x should be greater than or equal to 0. So from first inequality, we will write 4x should be greater than or equal to 4, or we will write x should be greater than or equal to 1 from left hand side. And from right hand side, 5 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. So from here we will get x should be less than or equal to 5. So there are two conditions which x has to satisfy. So we will get x should be in the interval 1 to 5. Our x value, if it is in the interval 1 to 5, then we'll say our solutions are real. Now we'll be squaring both sides. We will write square root of 4x minus 4 equal to 5 minus x. We'll put part 2. Now square root and square will get over from LHS. And we'll be using a minus b whole square formula in RHS. So we can write 4x minus 4 equal to 5 square is 25 minus 2ab, 2 times 5 times x minus 10x plus x square. Now we will take all the terms to RHS. So we will get x square minus 10x minus 4x minus 14x, 25 plus 4, 29 equal to 0. Now we have one quadratic equation. We can use quadratic formula. So I need to write here a value, which is coefficient of x square 1, b value, which is coefficient of x minus 14, and c will be equal to constant 29. As per formula, x will be equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. Let's plug in all the values of a, b and c. We will get minus of minus 14 plus 14 plus minus square root of minus 14 square. It is 196 minus 4 times 1 times 29 will be equal to 116 over 2 times 1 will be 2. So we can write x will be equal to 14 plus minus square root of 196 minus 116, 80 over 2. Now we can factor 80 as 16 times 5. So x will be equal to 14 plus minus square root of 16 times 5 over 2. Now square root of 16 is 4. So we will write 14 plus minus 4 times square root of 5 over 2, which will give us 7 plus minus 2 times square root 5. So we have two x values, 7 plus 2 square root 5, and second is 7 minus 2 square root 5. Square root 5 is approximately 2.23. So 2 times 2.23 is 4.46. So 7 plus 4.46 approximately 11.46. And 7 minus 4.46 will be approximately 2.54. Now our condition on x is x should be in the interval 1 to 5. So we are going to reject 7 plus 2 square root 5 as it is greater than 5. So we can accept 2.54, which is 7 minus 2 square root 5. So x will be equal to 7 minus 2 square root 5. Now we have to find y value, and y is x minus 2. We'll put the value of x, 7 minus 2 square root 5 minus 2. So 7 minus 2 is 5. We are going to get y value 5 minus 2 square root 5. So x is 7 minus 2 square root 5 and y is 5 minus 2 square root 5. I hope friends you will like this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye till next video. Good luck.